right, welcome to the Moses, Sunni, and Destiny birthday reading, okay? So we're going to get started off with the Aries man, which would be Moses. I did not get an exact birthday for him. Like I said before, if you guys know what it is, make sure you put it in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Okay, so it says the Aries man is passionate. Aries is a fire sign, and Aries men are known for being passionate and taking the initiative in the bedroom. They are also known for being curious and playful, and they enjoy experimenting and suggesting new things. Ambitious. Aries men are known for being ambitious and driven, and they thrive on challenges. They are also known for being born leaders who are efficient and hardworking. Fierce. Aries men are known for being fierce in love, and they are also known for being competitive. They are also known for being smart, athletic, and charismatic. Bossy. Aries men are known for having a bossy side, and they might enjoy power play in the bedroom. However, Aries men are also known for having some weaknesses. Impatience. Aries men can be impatient and miss out on opportunities by not waiting for things to happen. Moody. Aries men can be moody, which can drive good things away. Impulsive. Aries men can make bad decisions by being impulsive. Yeah, because Aries like to be first at everything. You know, the first person to get stuff, the first person to throw a party like this. Look at Toya Bush Harris. She's an Aries woman, but look at her on Married to Medicine. You know, so you gotta be first, everything gotta be grand, over the top. I have been in friendships with Aries, men and women. I've dated some Aries, and what I could tell you is, them people be about ready to fight. If they don't feel like they are being understood by you, they get upset, they'll cut you off, but they can still end up forgiving you if they really cared about you. It'll take them some time to come around, but eventually. And it's the same thing with Toya down in Married to Medicine, because she was able to forgive and hang out with Mariah after they fought. You know, so that is, you know, in Aries nature. One of my favorite comedians, Martin Lawrence, Aries, right? Very passionate, very ambitious. The Aries men that I have been with, great in bed. Oh, yes, honey. Aries puts it down, honey, in that bedroom. Okay, make it hard to leave. Aries men are bossy. They want to control like everything and tell you how to do stuff. And some of it is good because they want to make you better. They want to make you aware of your surroundings, but they have a takeover spirit and they think they know everything. Okay? And they like to, like, if they introduce you to people, look at how Toya, I know y'all like, damn, you keep bringing up Toya from Married to Medicine. Look how Toya brought Anila around and then started treating Anila that a certain way. That is what an Aries will do to you each and every time, because they feel like you should be appreciative that I'm sharing my friends with you. And nobody told you to go and make friends with my friends. Those are my friends. They're not yours. So, yeah, Toya was trying to boss Anila around. That is a true Aries. She bosses Eugene around, and he likes it. He understands it. If Toya was to get with another sign, like a Cancer, they would be so offended by her treatment. But if she's over there with another fire sign, Eugene, a Leo, Leos have big personalities. Even if it don't seem like it on the outside, they know how to handle their own. So he's able to put up with her because he got some similar stuff going on inside of him. You may not see it, right? With both of them being fire signs, there is an understanding when two fire signs come together, two earth signs, two water signs. There is a understanding. What's understood, it don't need to be explained. As long as we get it, right? It's that whole thing. So, yeah, Aries are off the hook. you know, and they are very, what is that word? Territorial, okay, over you, and they will flirt, and Aries men are known to be with you and be getting little numbers and shit off to the side and shit. If they don't feel like y'all situation gonna work out, they always got their foot somewhere else, okay? So when Sunni came on the scene talking about, yeah, Moses was, with this one, he was with this woman and with that woman, and Destiny never meant shit to him, and she was a side chick, and she didn't mean nothing, like, you're saying all of this about Destiny to put her in lowest terms, right? To make her feel worthless. That's not very nice to do to somebody. Okay, and then to add insult to injury, you're not claiming her. You're acting like y'all was never friends. She didn't really mean nothing, da-da-da-da-da. Like, you're just very, dismissive. This is not how, and Sunni is a Cancer. Real, true Cancers, we don't behave like this. We do behave like this when we are in our dark side and when we feel like we got something to prove. And it has more to do with our own insecurity than somebody else. So Sunni is taking a lot of her issues out on Destiny because they are her own insecurities. Okay, that's why she's pointing at that ring. Somebody that felt secure within a marriage wouldn't come on the scene. They wouldn't even be in a storyline like this. This is a storyline for cowards. It means I have something to prove. I'm willing to tear somebody else down while I prove my point. Like I always say, behavior reflects intention. Had Sunni came around more humble, more on some, Destiny, I didn't mean to hurt you. This, just happened with me and him. I really do care about him. When you was in my life, I did care for you. This is not something that I'm doing to be malicious. Really show that you meant no harm. And then I'm pretty sure Destiny probably would have still been upset with you, but she would be able to get over, all of this quicker because she knows you're coming from a genuine place. But it looked like, I'm just kind of watching how everybody be dealing with Destiny. You got LaBarbecue, you got Sunni now, you got Moses that I feel set up all this bullshit. He pulled a Todd, okay, set all this up to come with us with the bullshit. What, it's the way she rolled around. Who was that, Aunt Bertha? Okay, rolled around. Go check out the scene, honey. Rolled around in that chair, honey, and then lift her hands up and walked away, honey. That part right there, that is so funny to me. But yeah, this is something that, and Moses likes all of this. Dark-sided Aries, they love humbling you, teaching you a lesson, getting back at you. They're very petty. They are the children of the zodiac, right? This is so up there for them. And I'm here to say this. Actually, Destiny and Moses have more in common when it comes down to it because they're both social signs. Cancer is social, but more in a loyalty type of way. Like, we will be social with who we feel deep loyalty to. Aries and Taurus are social just because they're breathing. That's just who they are. They love having different relationships with all types of people. So to me, they have more of that in common. But yeah, Moses is definitely trying to infiltrate him and Sunni inside of Destiny's friend group. They want to perpetuate any negative stereotypes that are out here about her. She broke, she can't keep friends. They are here to really drive that narrative, to the ground, right? Because they feel like that's what's out here. That's what's out here about Destiny. And Sunni came on the scene to do the same thing, except And did you hear Destiny? Destiny is aware of what's going on with Sunny. Sunny thought that everybody hated Destiny and would just be on her side, and she does have some supporters. But she really thought it would be like more people on her and Moses' side than on Destiny. So she's surprised. That's why she began doing all those interviews, because it's like, okay, I gotta, I know I'm messed up. I know what I did is messed up. So let me try to clean it up. Let me go do these interviews. That way you could see me a little bit differently. But girl, we already synced you. Okay, shout out to Moses. We done synced you. We saw how you came in, okay? Very defensive, as if somebody did something to you. You did something to somebody, and you don't even care. There's no remorse. You don't feel bad, right? Okay, so the connection with Aries men and Cancer women are considered by some to be an incompatible pairing because of their many differences. For example, Aries are often adventurous and impulsive, while Cancers are more homebodies and careful. However, if they can respect each other's differences and communicate effectively, they can have a fulfilling relationship. Their different strengths can complement each other and balance out each other's shortcomings. For example, Cancers are empathetic and nurturing, making them good listeners for Aries who enjoy encouraging Cancers. Okay? So that would be Sunny and Moses. Commitment. Aries men might be non-committal at first, but once they're in, and they're all in and want to spend a lot of time with you. Okay, so let's look at him while he was over there with Destiny. And Aries and Taurus in love are passionate and making the most of their time together, whether through creative adventures or shared endeavors. We can't deny that this relationship will take work, but it's work that in the right headspace, both Aries men and a Taurus woman are up to. Okay. So, why is Aries attracted to Taurus? In love, Aries and Taurus are attracted to each other because they're different. Aries likes Taurus stability, while Taurus likes Aries energy. But sometimes Aries' fast decisions can clash with Taurus's need for safety. That could be why they broke up, because he wasn't sending no money to pay them bills to make her feel stable. And nigga, that's why she was not at your party. Okay? But Aries, I'm here to tell y'all, if they don't get what they want when they want it, then it's like they take it personal and they will get petty with you. But sometimes Aries' fast decisions can clash with Taurus's need for safety. Okay, we said that. To make it work, they need to talk a lot and find ways to make each other happy. So he was mad at Destiny, and that's why he did all of this. It wasn't that Sunny was so great. Okay? Okay, so we have Sunny, born on July 7th. She is a Cancer. Her strengths are she is creative, truthful, and imaginative. Okay? Or we could say imaginative. We'll say that. So y'all pretty much know what that is. Weaknesses, difficult, disturbing. She is disturbing. Her behavior is very disturbing. It says revelation is a recurrent theme in the lives of July 7th people. The urge to uncover or hold up to scrutiny the inner visions, feelings, and thoughts of themselves or others is marked. Perhaps those born on this day could be called exhibitionists, but not in any superficial sense of the word. By revealing so much of themselves, July 7th people can affect anything from mild shock to disturbance in others, sometimes even as an awakening. Those born on this day have a way of sounding a common chord in their colleagues, family, and friends. They may be considered more than a little strange, yet their fanciful thoughts and endeavors rarely miss the mark. A July 7th person's link to the subconscious is very strong. Therefore, they have the ability to understand many of the perverse twists and turns that the human mind can take. Little that is bizarre or unusual surprises them, since they have encountered much of it before in themselves. So what it's saying is she's very much so in touch with herself. And to me, the book doesn't say this, but this is an inference that I'm going to make. I feel like she could be a bit calculated, like somebody that is in their head about something before they do something. They see it before it's done, right? The advice the book gives her: your attempts at disclosure are not always appreciated. Try to be sensitive to the feelings of others on this point. Remain true to your visions and relentless in your efforts. Don't let the world beat you down. You will be appreciated sooner or later. The meditation the book has for her: painting requires space and music time, yet the act of seeing is indeed temporal, and the concept of music is spatial. No matter what their career, those born on this day manifest a desire to simplify through exposure. And when I hear exposure, I'm thinking about this show. Sunni wants to be seen, but she wants to be seen in an indirect way without her really trying. So when she's asked questions about, do you prefer being behind the scenes or do you prefer being in front of the camera? Most cancers are going to prefer behind the camera, like in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's just the nature, of cancer. But yes, we do have that in us where we may want to be, out there for people to know who we are. That's what's most important. Not because we need excessive, right? I don't get that from her. Like, I need this excessive attention, but I do want some type of recognition. And I don't feel like being a producer gave her that. Yeah, I work with these big names, but I'm looking for something else, right? That's why they are looking to move to Huntsville and to be on this show. And because they are so intent on revealing their own inner process, they see nothing wrong in revealing those of others too. That's why she's out here trying to reveal stuff about destiny. There are no boundaries. Oh, I know this. I know that. I'll tell it. I'll tell other people. Unfortunately, they may come to be accused of meddling in other people's affairs, getting involved in matters that do not really concern them. That's what I told y'all about her. But y'all did not want to listen. Like all that stuff with the barbecue and why he left Destiny and, why that all came to an end and, he filed for divorce and he taking her back and forth to court. That is their stuff. Sunni has nothing to do with that. She does not respect boundaries. In fact, July 7th people themselves have quite a secretive private life, as if more often their ideas and opinions which they exhibit than their dirty laundry. Thus, what they reveal in general is not so much what they do, but what they think often in regard to the world of dreams, fantasies, and human emotions. July 7th people are generally rather difficult to live with. They demand a great deal of understanding and acceptance from their partners. They may be known by their children as dreamers, but by their friends and as unrealistic, and by their business partners as less than reliable. Indeed, they are most often misunderstood by others. Yet in a competitive world, they can actually function very well and become a successful driving force in their business or social sphere. Their highly demanding subconscious drives, however, will always place a strain on their straight job responsibilities or image. The happiest July 7th people are those who can integrate their fantasy life in their commercial world without sacrificing their integrity. And I told y'all, all of this is going to cost Sunni something, and it's going to cost her integrity. This situation with Moses, it is far from over. People see this situation and they don't like it. It's not even a matter of do they like Sunni, do they dislike. It ain't even about that. It's just when you become involved in certain situations, it just has a way of making you not look good. So with her, it's going to be, oh, she was hanging out with Destiny. She was so cool with her. Now she's trying to deny it and, and deflect and get people to not think about that. And we will just make it look like, yeah, I was just a producer. I was just doing my job. And now you see Sunni. I saw that look on her face when Melody was like, girl, these people ain't checking for you. You thought Kimmy was your friend. She ain't your friend. Now you have this look on your face, okay, where you're hurt. You're disappointed. You feel like somebody's playing in your face. Same thing that you did to somebody is happening to you. It's playing out on this show. And she's a Cancer. She's going to try to deny it, hide it, and cover it up. Because I don't want y'all to see me sweat. Moses may end up cheating on her. You ain't gonna know nothing about it. It may be out there, but y'all ain't gonna hear about it from Sunni. Okay? Let me read this. I don't know if I read this part. Their highly demanding subconscious drives, however, will always place a strain on their straight, in quotation marks, job responsibilities or image. The happiest July 7th people are those who can integrate their fantasy life in the commercial world, okay, without sacrificing their integrity. Yeah, I already read this. But yeah, your integrity is already, you're gonna pay a cost for this. The women are not gonna trust you around their men, whether you want their man or not. I don't think she wants anybody else man on this show, but when people move like this and when they have so much disdain and they have so much disrespect in their heart, and I know because I know what I'm looking at, okay? The way she came at Destiny, it was like, let's remove Moses from the picture for a second. It just seemed like somebody that was jealous of somebody. Like, have you ever been in proximity to somebody and you don't even have a relationship with that person like that, but you end up finding out that they done said this, that, and the third about you. They didn't, it's like you have so much to say about somebody, but they didn't mean nothing to you. This is how I know Sunni is lying, because you saying all this negative stuff about Destiny. She a side chick, she don't mean shit, da-da-da-da-da. Then we listen to all the shit that you did for her. You was calling her outside of the show, even when you wasn't even working on the show. That's somebody that has feelings for a person that's not on no romantic stuff, but y'all were cool. Why can't you admit that? Because you don't want to feel guilty for how you got with this man. Yeah, but she can love him and... Listen, the universe doesn't care about, like, how stuff comes about. It's just all about how you move and navigate within it. And she just did not navigate the right way. She came on too strong. I noticed she's tried to, like, change her tune, because when she was on that podcast, she was turned up. Well, she never meant nothing. She was a side chick. He had been married. She trying to make Destiny look bad, but you making your man look worse. Shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Be quiet, Cancer. Cancer is most effective when they are quiet. When we are men and women of a very few words. Okay? Although they occasionally get uptight and even even come from being like a dictator. That's what the book is saying. They're using a different word. I want to be able to pronounce the damn word, honey. For the most part, July 7th people have strongly developed human instincts. They may, however, be bewildered when confronted by a stronger personality, particularly if taken to task over the quality of their work. This confusion can later give way to anger and resentment, sometimes resulting in those born on this day withdrawing into a shell. Anybody that's a Cancer, they know we are hard on the outside, soft on the inside. And we're going to always go back to our shell whenever we have been hurt, disappointed, whenever we feel abandoned, neglected, disrespected, we're going right back into that shell. July 7th people must overcome a tendency to fall into self-pity when they feel misunderstood. So that means she has a tendency to feel sorry for herself when she feels misunderstood. But I can tell you what I'm picking up on this birthday. This birthday does not care about how people feel. So it's going to be misunderstood. It's going to always feel misunderstood because there is a lack of self-awareness of what I'm doing and how it makes people feel. She's not going to understand stuff until it happens to her. Those are the worst Cancers. They can only understand other people's feelings once they've been through it. Like I said, with the whole group kind of turning on her, and they didn't really turn on her. They was just being honest about this whole situation. Because Kimmy knew that the shit wasn't right. Melody knows the shit ain't right. She hate Destiny. And we all get that, right? And Destiny feels how she feels about Mel and be taking little digs at her. And she knows that Melody don't like that she be over there with Martell telling her business. But Destiny, kept doing it anyways. And you know what I'm saying? So everybody knows in the cast that the way these people got together wasn't right? And especially how she came in, because the cast can't help how y'all got together, this and the third, but it's all about behavior reflects intentions. And she's saying she meant no harm and she never wanted to hurt Destiny and but the actions, they say something else. It says like, I'm jealous. Like, and even Heavenly has said, look at when she told Destiny they was getting married. She told her like the day before they got married. That doesn't seem like somebody, yeah, but you did the podcast. They gonna keep trying to, but child, you knew this shit was wrong before she even did the damn podcast. And once again, she was talking about her life. She was talking about, because there were news articles out here, there were blogs talking about how this Love and Marriage Huntsville producer got with one of the castmates' ex-boyfriends. That was a story. So of course she's featured on that story. She's going to talk about it. That's why when Sunni and Destiny had the conversation, Sunni is very dismissive with Destiny. Like, I just want you to go away. Yeah, you're pretty and all this, and you sexy and all of this, that, and the other, but I just want you to go away so I could kind of have my time. That's what it's given. That way it could be about me. And the women, they always look like Sunni each and every time. I'm here to tell you. Okay? So, I told y'all, when I see Sunni, I don't care about her resume. I see the low self-esteem, the insecurity. And you know a woman is insecure if she always has to compare herself to other women. She will even ask about the women. I know, I've went through it. I'm hitting my microphone, damn it. But, Sunni came out and was like, well, what does she have on? And why does it matter? She's gonna look better than you. She is. You can't take that from Destiny. She's beautiful. But there are women out here that hate women's beauty. They hate it. They hate that they don't naturally have it. That's why they become overly competitive. My pretty women, how many of y'all, okay, how many of y'all have had an experience where you have said and did nothing wrong to a woman, but she's disrespecting you for no reason? She's defensive. She's acting funny with you and, always staring at you. Jealousy. That's a jealous person. Okay? They don't know you. You didn't do nothing to them. All you did was you woke up and looked beautiful, but they hate you. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you what I used to get. What does Brandy have on? Who is Brandy hanging out with? What kind of career is Brandy doing now? Brandy. This bitch would ask this man about me. This man that, we mutually knew. And he was like, I know she's jealous of you because your name is always in her mouth. And I'm like, I don't like her, but I don't care what she doing. But it's all it takes is one person to be more interested than somebody else. Okay? So, yeah, I see a jealousy, a hatred. Those type of men will date your men, have sex with them, brag about it. They want to be in proximity to you. You are the focus. Okay? That's why, what was I going to mention? That conversation that Sunni and Destiny had, and she was like, yeah, you was on that podcast and you was talking. And Sunni was like, yeah, but you wasn't on the show no more. And Destiny was like, well, I'm a public figure. Just because I'm not on the show, it doesn't mean I'm not regular. It doesn't mean that I'm not. Yeah, Destiny said your title doesn't go away just because you're not on the show. If you go back and look at that scene, that was Sunni belittling Destiny. You're not on the show. You've been fired. You were the side chick. You ain't shit. I don't know why some of y'all act like y'all don't see that. But that is what she is giving, and it's not attractive, and don't nobody give a damn about your resume when you come off like that. Okay, you don't have the right to tell this grown woman. See, she's acting like La Barbecue. It's like, yeah, but you shouldn't be on no podcast, and you got Moses, yeah, and she's chasing fame. Bitch, you're over here on the same show she's on. So how is what you're doing any better? You gotta watch out for people that criticize you but do the same shit you be doing. Make that make sense. Hypocrisy. Both of them do that. You got La Barbecue, the back and forth to court. I don't want you working or doing nothing. I want to put it out there that you steal, that you're broke, but I will block all your opportunities and keep charging you these court fees. And child, Sunni says to Destiny, you chose to, speak about something that you could have spoke to me about. Now, mind you, this woman told her the day before she married this man, and remember what Heavenly said, she did that strategically, that way Destiny couldn't, bust up their relationship or marriage. But yeah, there's no realness in this, so why would I have a real conversation? You could see Sunni tried to smile. She tried to. Sunni is not really being herself. She's playing a role. It's like she's in survival mode. And that's why I say, I question who you say you are. Because if you are who you say you are, you wouldn't move like this. But you could see it in that little scene. Go back and watch it, you guys. You'll see her trying to smile, trying to, deflect and act like she doesn't like to be called out, on her BS. She doesn't want to be called to the carpet. She's in her confessional. Oh, I don't want to be nasty with her. I'm not trying to have this issue with her. but yet you are the one that called her a bitch. See, you're wrong, and you're like overly critical and coming at something. Whenever you do that, you are jealous of that person. It's something about that person that you admire, and she probably will never admit it. Let's look at her tarot. The seventh card of the major arcana is the Chariot, which shows a triumphant figure moving through the world, manifesting his physical presence in a dynamic way. The card may be interpreted to mean that no matter how narrow or precarious the correct path, one must continue on. The good side of this card represents success, talent, and efficiency. The bad side suggests a dictatorial attitude and a poor sense of direction. And that's what I see with this whole situation with Destiny. Let's look at the word dictatorial. Let's look at it. Okay, so autocratic, monocratic, undemocratic, tyrannical, domineering, despotic, oppressive, repressive, high and mighty, dogmatic. I'm better than. I'm making this certain amount of money. I'm over here with your nigga. He chose me. I'm the wife. Strict, harsh, rigid, severe. Okay? Underhanded, overbearing, iron-handed, inflexible, unyielding, bossy. Okay? So that's what type of time she's on. The word that sticks out in this birthday is disturbing. Okay? It's disturbing. Okay, let's look at the word disclosure, because this word was used in the advice the book gives to Sunni. So it says, your attempts at disclosure are not always appreciated. Disclosure, the action of making new or secret information known. So messing with Moses in secret and making it known, and the way that she went about it. Okay? So basically, the book also says try to be sensitive to the feelings of others on this point, because she don't care how she come out with it as long as it gets out to you. That is the energy. That is why she's behaving like this. Yeah, but she got money. It don't matter how much money you got. Are you happy? Do you know who you are? When you know who you are, you don't compare yourself to anybody. Okay? You don't care about how much money somebody got, how somebody look. Have you ever been around a woman that she probably wasn't the most attractive, but she had a way of getting all the men? You know, she had a way of being where all the women wanted to be friends with her. You know? So people's behavior, it's always coming from a certain place. It's coming from a place of insecurity. And she has not been with Moses long enough to be acting this way, to be so, yeah, but she's his wife, and yeah, you his wife on paper, but you ain't been with him long enough. That's why Destiny, when she was arguing with her, what does that say about you? You keep saying that I'm the side chick, and he didn't have this wife and this girlfriend, and they had, you know, like, what does this say about you? You're trying to make me look bad, but you're making you and that nigga look worse. Okay? You're putting his value above our value. You're saying you're somebody because he chose you, but he was messing with all these other women. What do you think is going to happen to you? That's what Destiny wanted to say to her. You're sitting up here, and these type of women like Sunni that are jealous like that, insecure, low self-esteem, low self-worth, They love, we see the same thing with Melody Martell and ARIES. You can't tell me no different. You think Ariane liked the woman that Melody was? No, I need to try to tear her down. I need to humanize her. I need to get with this man, listen to what he say, do to try to destroy this woman. These women are ruthless. They evil when it come to men. Okay? That is not a good human being. You don't become evil because you are in proximity to some man and, you don't do that. You don't ever, that's what a coward does. Yeah, I'm going to get with this man and then I'm going to talk shit on this one. You don't do that. You're on a different type of time, honey, when you do that. When is Destiny birthday? May 1st. Let's look at it. I already did it. We're just going to get right, we're just going to get to the point. It says her strengths: calm, realistic, and ironic. Weaknesses: procrastinating. We see that with like her business side, getting stuff started, keeping stuff going. Lethargic, tired. Okay, lethargic, just all over the place, exhausted. It also says she is blunt. Okay, not smoking a blunt, but blunt. To the point. Rash. I said what I said. The advice the book has for her: in love, try to be more realistic. In your lifestyle attempt to look ahead, once you have made your plans, don't forget to act on them. This is somebody that's not acting on stuff. She's trying to do a lot better now because y'all done dragged the poor girl so much. Okay, I know y'all like, girl, you was dragging her too. I did say a little something. I did a little two-step, honey, when it came to the lottery tickets. Destiny, you better play that 756. Okay, box and straight, honey, for Miss Robinson. You still got that lottery thing going. But this is somebody that make plans and they forget to act on them. They forget to be passionate about it. Okay? But we also know she has this situation with the barbecue that affects her finances, that affects the relationship with her son. She has a sick father. Where's the mother at? Is the mother, I don't think her and the mother are close, or the mother is babysitting and helping her out with her kid. So she does have a lot of challenges. I told y'all what I did like about Destiny, and I know a lot of y'all don't like this, but I do like, and that's a Taurus trait. That is a Taurian trait. To be steadfast, to keep going no matter what is going on, no matter what's happening, to hang in there, okay? A Taurus can look like they are losing everything is just going the wrong way, but they have a way of, like still getting to the bag, still keeping their eye on the bigger prize, still having a tunnel vision to believe in their dream and to watch it come into fruition. Okay? But she has a problem with acting on stuff. Take the necessary risks now then in order to step up in life and stop depending. This other stuff is what I'm saying. So the book says, take the necessary risks now and then in order to step up in life. So that's what the book says. And I'm going to add a little bit more. Stop trying to take the easy way out. Getting aligned with certain people just so. And that is a dark-sided Taurus, like trying to attach themselves to successful people without doing the hard work themselves. They will try to take the easy way out, and they got to stop doing that. I also said I don't think she should be dating Miss Nail's son, okay? Because that can mess up the good relationship you have with Miss Nail. You may not be able to get that somewhere else, okay? Meditation in comfortable shoes. You forget that you have feet. Okay? Damn, she got feet? Shit, what Chicago say on Poetic Justice? Okay, those born on May 1st have a talent for watching what goes on around them and communicating their ideas on what they see to others. Their capacity to express these observations, which most frequently deal with people, is generally either verbal or written, but rarely both. Not overly talkative, May 1st people have a way of making their words count. So on the show, on Love and Marriage Huntsville, people had a complaint that she was not sharing her life. She was trying to throw Mel under the bus, talk about what's going on in Mel's life, even talk to Martell about what's going on in Mel's life. That's where she messed up, I feel, with Melody and ruined that friendship. But Destiny didn't want to be, she didn't want to be in the moment in real time and share her life. She claims that, she's in trauma therapy and she's doing a lot better now with sharing her life. But like I said, though, this situation with the barbecue, she can't really tell y'all what happened. She was trying to protect this man. When you protect this man and he's abusive towards you, allegedly, we will say, you try to do that, you go suffer the consequences for that, and you're suffering that. And I see some, I don't know, I feel like she is like, damn, I regret doing that. What did that do for me? And Destiny is one of those people that look like, yeah, you're supposed to love your child, but your child should not be your whole life. And a lot of people that were abandoned and neglected emotionally by their parents, what they try to do is they try to overcompensate with their child and make their child their whole world and forget about themselves. And when you abandon and neglect yourself, what are you teaching other people? When you come in contact with new men and they see that you have abandoned and neglected yourself, that is what they are going to do to you. They see you doing it to yourself. So Destiny needs to stop overly depending on other people to love and take care for her. And she needs to prove that she can do it for herself. And then when other people come along, they can make that choice. Well, hey, you helping, because guess what? Faith without works is dead, right? So if people see you helping yourself, what's going to happen? You're going to get the help that you need. People see you doing it. Shout out to Jackie with a Q, honey. Do it for yourself, okay? So not overly talkative. She almost lost her job behind the not talking and not sharing, which is somewhat a part of who she is. May 1st people have a way of making their words count because their statements are pointed, concise, and sometimes contentious. Those born on this day leave little doubt as to how they feel on a particular issue. And I'm thinking about when all of them came to the Madani reopening. Melody came in, her whole mood changed. Stormy was trying to be Gucci, give you a Gucci bag. Destiny didn't want to be seen as a charity case. She is seen as a charity case because as soon as Stormy got into it with her, she was talking about her money. And she over there with Stormy now, and it's like, how does Stormy really look at you? Because, we all know people really speak how they feel when they become upset. Melody was on the Carlos King podcast. I had to give her some money for the electric bill. We had Moses. Moses says you have a victim personality disorder. Like she's always playing the victim. She always stuck in quicksand. She always, looking for me to help her. We even heard a little bit of that from Sunni. Sunni didn't really feel that Destiny was a real friend to her. She was always pouring into Destiny, but Destiny didn't really help her. So Destiny, and this is just my opinion from listening to what everybody has said collectively, a lot of people feel like they pour into Destiny and she gives very little, if nothing, in return. And Tisha is probably a lot like her, so she's not going to be the one to tell Destiny the truth about herself. Because if somebody is just like you in a certain way, if they're fucked up like you, they're not going to call you out on their shit because the shit is all they know and that's all they represent. So why would they call you out on it, right? The chief defense weapon of May 1st people against those who would disturb their tranquility is a pointed wit and a sense of humor. With satiric barbs. Their tendency to watch and observe supplies them with plenty of ammunition. So that means Destiny is the type of person to be listening to people even when they don't think she's listening, or, you know, she likes to hear stuff to store it later and to bring it back up and use it to weaponize it. We still didn't see what she had to say about Mel. Yeah, I know where the Bardys are buried, and them Scott brothers are like, no, please don't. They don't want their shit out there, child, because somebody knows something when it come to them. But they were, and Melody was like, absolutely, come on with it, Destiny. Come on, Cletus. Come on. But damn, Destiny, don't nobody give a damn about her. Where to get her? That's why the damn Madonna was closed. Online my ass. Who wants to buy a damn candle? I'm not buying no damn candle. Get that ghetto shit out of here. Miss Van, honey, Miss Van was not playing with Destiny. Oh, you remember Destiny said Miss Van was pimping Melody out. She's probably jealous of that because she don't have that, right? Y'all saw Melnika trying to pour into Destiny. Girl, these people are here. They trying to, they are trying to patronize your business, and Destiny could not get it together for the business. To me, the business was for show. It was for show. To me, she was not passionate about it. And Destiny is somebody that should probably be online. You got way too much going on to try to have a brick and mortar and all those responsibilities. Starting a business is very hard. It's not as easy as it looks if you don't have the right team put in place. But she know enough people, right? So hopefully she'll get that, she'll get that going because she's back on the show. But she's going to have to put in, the work and not be expecting a handout. And there's something else that I see. She may be on some shit where I'm pretty and I shouldn't have to work so hard. And other people, there are some women that's like that. I shouldn't have to work so hard, or maybe somebody can help me. And hell, if you could get some people to help you and this, that, and the third, that's good. But we got to remember to do stuff for ourselves, no matter how good we look. Okay, but yeah, I kind of see a little bit of that, like maybe thinking she should get special treatment because she looks a certain way. There are women that's like that. There are women that if they have a certain amount of education, they expect better treatment. It's not just a looks thing. I think people get caught up with looks and colorism, and I'm not saying those things don't exist, but I'm saying everybody has something about them. Even your favorite YouTubers, I be catching them. They may not look the best, but they feel like they the best at what they do. And they will, they're high up here they are on a certain hierarchy than other YouTubers. They probably stick their nose down at them like, yeah, you're not on my level. You don't have my subscribers. They'll never say it, but you can tell by how they do that commentary. Okay? So, yeah, there are people that feel like, and I think that's kind of a part of being human. There are people you just feel like, yeah, I'm a little bit better than them. Yeah, I'm a little bit higher up. Yeah, I ain't as ghetto as them, or, and I got it in me, but I know how to play shit off and da-da-da, so, yeah. In most other areas, May 1st people are down to earth. What did I tell y'all? That cast feels like Destiny is more down to earth than Melody. I think that a lot of them feel like Melody be putting on. She act like she in a pageant. She act like everything is too perfect. It's the Beyonce thing. There are certain people that don't like Beyonce because Beyonce appears to be too perfect. I remember my sister actually told me that a long time ago. Not the one that passed, but the one that's still living, told me, I don't like Beyonce. She just seems too perfect. She just seems too, and you can, like, it doesn't matter how hardworking you are, you can turn people off by appearing to be too perfect. And I think that's the collective thing with Melody. That's why some of them are going more up for Destiny. They feel like she's more down to earth, more relatable. They don't feel like she's putting on a facade, like trying to get you to buy an image. I also feel like the group collectively sees Miss Van like that. Like, oh, you're trying to put on this image, but you were over there dating the Scott brother. And we remember all that shit they said about her and Mark at that first reunion, right? I'm just telling y'all what I see. Okay? That's what I'm telling y'all. They are not given to wild flights or fancy when it comes to business, money dealings, or even artistic expression. In this respect, they are difficult to fool, anticipate disasters, and have a sixth sense for con artists. Ooh. Not in any great hurry to make a success of themselves. Did y'all hear that? Not in any great hurry to make a success of themselves. Do it for yourself. Stop waiting on other people. Those born on this day will often wait years to achieve their ends. There may be a moment, however, a chance coming only once in life, which sees will guarantee their happiness. Only too often May 1st people allow that moment to pass out of excessive caution, not daring to dare. And this situation with La Barbecue is going to make Destiny worse. It's going to further stagnate her, make her depressed, make her feel like giving up. Okay, but Destiny, hopefully she learns the lessons the universe is trying to teach her. She makes better decisions, and she implements and uses the people that can help her. But not only getting help from them, but pouring back into them. Because you can't just drain people of their energy, time, finances without, like, restoring the well, pouring back in, giving back that same energy in which you want to receive. Okay? Okay, so those ruled by the number 1, these are her numbers and planets, have individual and clearly defined views on most subjects. May 1st people will try to avoid open conflict. Their obstinacy is apparent. So number 1, people are typically ambitious, but those born on May 1st may manifest this quality in more subtle ways. So her ambitiousness is more subtle. Okay? Okay, so let's look at her tarot really quickly. Okay, so the first card of the major arcana is the Magician, who symbolizes intellect, communication, and information, as well as magic. Over his head is an infinite symbol, which is some tarot decks, takes the form of a hat in others or a halo. Many interpretations may be drawn, one of which is the Magician recognizes an unending nature of life and unempowered by this understanding. And is empowered. Okay, so not unempowered, but empowered by this understanding. The positive traits suggested by this first card include diplomatic skill and shrewdness. So she has that within her as her positive traits, right? But negatively, she lacks scruples. Okay, and there is opportunism. What did I tell you? Using others to get ahead, not doing it for self, not taking advantage of opportunities, missing deadlines. Okay? Okay, so what happens if you have no scruples? Having scruples is kind of like having a conscience. Your morals are scruples because you It causes you to act in ways you think are right. The idea of scruples has to do with ethics or morality. What is right and what is wrong? So if you don't have any scruples, you don't have a clear understanding of what's right or what's wrong. You're just going to go off of how it makes you feel, how it's helping you to get ahead. Opportunism, that goes hand in hand with the lack of scruples. So she has to get that together. A lot of people that lack scruples, they have a sense of shame. They are unaware by what they are actually motivated by. I know I see it with the whole Martell situation. There was a lack of scruples. If you was over there with his ex-wife, you was cool with her, you shouldn't be telling him certain things about her. But you're going to do that now because, what? You can't get what you want or what you need from her no more. She's done with you. She's closed that door, but she closed the door due to the behavior. But see, when you don't see the shit that you do, when you are a victim like that, you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Who else is like that on the show? Tisha. She does not, there is no sense of awareness about her behavior at all. She lacks self-awareness. That's why that finger goes up real quick. It's this person's fault. This person has a dark soul. This person did this to me. There is a lack of self-awareness of what I said or did to make that person feel a certain way about me. You know, there's always an excuse for why I said or did what I did, and that's okay. You can't be like that. You got to be fair. All right, so May 1st, the day of ironic insight. That was Destiny's birthday. I hope you all enjoyed this birthday reading, and I will check you guys out in the next video.